A black woman by the name of Crystal Johnson, 34 years old, is in jail in Greenville, North Carolina due to whooping her 11-year-old child with an extension cord. Now, she has a $50,000 bond in order to get out. Of course, she was charged with child abuse. Now, if you know anything about being whooped with an extension cord, which I do not, but I know people who have, right? You know that it leaves whelps and bruises, and sometimes it cuts the skin open. So they said that the child had all of that. All right, now I want to speak to that just briefly if I can. I do not, under any circumstances, suggest that you beat your child with an extension cord. It's very brutal. I'd imagine it hurts. Now, I've been hit with one, but not out of a whooping, and that don't feel good, right? I've been whooped with a belt, and that's like, yikes. So I can imagine being hit with an extension cord, but do not do that. I understand some of these kids need a little tap, tap, pop, pop, but an extension cord is very brutal, especially if you're thinking about it from our standpoint. It's low-key what they whooped us with on the plantation. I don't know if there was extension cords then, but there sure were whips, right? There were whips. And we are, when I say we, I shouldn't even say us, but our ancestors, right? They were whipped and their skin was broken open. It was just a lot, and not just once, but a few times. That was the way Massa decided to discipline us. And especially in our community, we've just kind of kept that tradition going, if you will. When we need to discipline our children, we pick up any and everything. And I know other cultures do it. I know in the Hispanic culture, they call it the chancla, which is the shoe that they get whooped with or they get thrown at or whatever. And listen, we ain't a stranger to shoes and things like that. But an extension cord is a lot. It is a lot. And I don't know. I just kind of wonder, what did that child do to get whooped with an extension cord? Like, how did you bypass a belt or your hand, or something that's not as austere as an extension cord? Like, what did the child do? How angry are you that you will pick up an extension cord to beat your child? Like, think about it. I always say, don't do to somebody else what you wouldn't want done to you. So think about somebody hitting you with an extension cord. You wouldn't be ha, 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 ooh, hoo, hoo. Give me more, that you would be screaming, I'd imagine, to the high heavens. And then back in the day, they had the nerve to try to put some alcohol on the whelps. It's like, as if what you did to me wasn't enough. You don't need to put no alcohol on me. Listen, let the air get it, let it breathe, it'll go away on its own. But, another thing too is you think sending your child, because I'm sure I went to school, I don't know, somebody obviously reported it. But you didn't think if you would send your child to school or wherever the child was seen with those welts, you didn't think somebody would say something or have grave concern? I would think so. If I saw a child like that, I would be very concerned. And something tells me that Miss Crystal didn't just pop him once or twice, or her, whatever the child was, didn't pop him once or twice. Something tells me she was, getting her Django on. Don't do that, right? I always say we should learn how to parent with our minds and not our hands. Have I whooped a child before? Yes, but I ain't never came close to doing nothing like that. And if my daughter ever got a whooping, or my niece and nephews, you could best believe they deserved it, but it wasn't nothing brutal and just crazy and just, you just swinging the belt all every which way but loose. Never nothing like that. But as they say, when you know better, you do better. So yes, let's try to parent with our minds and not our hands, and damn sure not with no extension cord. Because you're going to be in the clink looking at how you're going to get out. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.